Hello and greetings to you all. It's Monday, so it's P&Q time. As always, I put out my P&Q episodes on a Monday, so here we are. If you're new to P&Q, this is the series where you get to ask questions about me, the hobby, anything really. Just something to talk about really, and or make a comment and I will respond. That's a promise, because I easily have a small enough amount of subscribers and commenters to keep up with that, so that's not a problem. Although, best say, if you are easily offended by certain topics, it might be a good idea to avoid this one, so just in case. So that's the kind of gist of it. And there are two ways you can leave comments to me or ask questions. One is to pop them down below in the comment section below this video, and then I will respond to them the following week. Or you can email me at miniwarzone@gmail.com, and again I'll pop a link below as I always do, and that'll take you to my email, and you can just email me direct from there. Depends when I get them as to when I respond though, because sometimes I don't look at the emails until the day. Like today, didn't see my emails till today because I was kind of a bit busy last week. But there you are. Sometimes I'll say what the weather's doing. It's not raining, it's not dull, but it's not bright. It's kind of somewhere in between, if you know what I mean. But not raining, so that's cool. Hate the rain. On a side note, I'll be on Wednesday. This week might be a bit interrupted with schedules, because on Wednesday I've got a what do they call them? Guy coming around to sort out the surveyor window. I'm having a new window fitted in the bathroom, and hopefully that will eventually enable me to cut down on any external sounds. I'm gradually having the whole place done window wise, so you know the sound quality should hopefully get better, less outside interference. Oh, anyway, what I do is I look through the comments from last. I've just printed them all out, emails as well, onto a few sheets of paper. It's not a lot, just something to be getting on with, and then I will read them out and respond. I usually start with the comments that I left below and then on to the emails, because the emails are a bit more anonymous, so hey ho. So starting with the comments then, and this, I know this kind of goes in reverse order. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, they all get answered anyway. Starting with Wayne Catlin, because this was left 3 days ago. He says, "Hi Peter, I've just watched your Tyranid Harpy unboxing and nearly gagged at the price. Have you checked out www.giftsforgeeks.org.uk? No, I haven't, not yet, but definitely on my to-do list. And says here, I hate to see good honest people pay more than they have to. Take it easy, brother." Well, thank you for that link, and I will definitely be checking that out. Don't think I've heard. I might have heard of it. I don't think I've heard of it though. I think it's the word geek. Geek comes up a lot in certain things in this hobby for some unknown reason. But definitely, I will check that out and have a look. Yeah, £48, wasn't it? If I remember rightly, the Harpy Chrome kit, which is still up there. Obviously, I've unboxed it, but I haven't put it together yet. Although I must do that. I must do some more assembling. I did a little bit over the weekend, which was good and nice. So yeah, but thank you for that, way. The Junk Master says, "You should absolutely include your minis in the showcase minis." Maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. It depends how many we get. I will have to look for the video where you displayed them. But your current level is your current level. Not everyone can create works of art straight off. I have been in this hobby for a long time, and have always been too anxious about my painting to have ever completed an army. It's all about fun in the end, and I absolutely agree with you there, 100%. If you enjoyed painting the Dark Angels, from what I saw that's what they appear to be, and like the result, then no reason to apologise about it. Yeah, at the end of the day, it is all about fun. If you want to paint your Blood Angels pink, then that's entirely up to you. That's what gives you pleasure and fun, then that's what you should do. Jason Brown says, "Ignore the naysayers. Nobody starts out as a golden demon painter, and I think you're plugging along just fine. speaking as anything but an expert painter myself. I'm sure you're good. Even though it seems to be on vogue to poo-poo GW of late, I really appreciated their business model of offering introductory classes on how to prepare, assemble and paint their models to a basic standard. It's a shame they seem to be moving away from this with their single-person stores. Yeah, I agree with you there, because if it wasn't for their tutorials and help, I probably wouldn't have stayed in the hobby, because it was just too much of a vast arena to... I felt like a tadpole in the Pacific Ocean, you know, and I still do to a certain extent, but yeah, so I really appreciate the stuff they do. They do some fantastic tutorials, especially for the beginning, and it's nice, very nice. I love the step-by-step tutorials you get, which each step in itself is very easy, or fairly easy, but the end result looks incredible, I think, and that gives you a baseline for your own technique to you know, formulate your own style. You know, I know what I'm trying to say, I just can't get it out today. You know, find your own style and system of painting, which is kind of what I'm doing. But yeah, kind of doing I get a lot of inspiration from other YouTubers, and I find some good tutorials. I've got some test miniatures here in the form of Space Marines. The latest test was Space Marines. Now, believe it or not, they've all had an entirely different method of painting. One was just, I think it was that one, no base paints or leather, it's just completely shade washing. That one, no. It's just testing out different methods, and then I think, well, yeah, that might work, so I'll apply it to the models I'm doing, and yeah, so okay. Gotham Service says, have you tried any glazes on your minis? I find them a lifesaver for pulling together shading and highlights on a model to make the colours more natural. Yes, and I agree with you there. Yes, they are a lifesaver, and yes, I do. In fact, this book is how kind of techniques how I paint things like all the well-known stuff like Dark Angels and Ultramarines and stuff, because they've got literally, this is how they, well, actually in the back of the book you've got all the colour charts and all the paints and stages you use. So there's commonly 6 stages from base coat to glaze on your minis, like say Ultramarines, and you may have seen in some of my videos I've got I'm hesitant to move the camera too much, so I don't want to knock things over. My paint racks in like tiers, and they go along, and in each tier is 6 holders, so I can hold 6 pots in it. And funnily enough, in each sort of model in this book has 6 stages. So, like, for instance, we'll take Ultramarines. In the book it says, and I have it laid out on each tier, starting with McCready Blue, then the shade, Drakkenhorn Nightshade, then Adolfgard Blue, then Calgar Sky Blue, then Skink Blue, and finally Gilliman Blue glaze. And I've got the same for like Blood Angels, Dark Angels, my own for my own stone effect ones. I've got my own colours I use for that, and various other ones. So that's kind of how I do it. But yeah, and sometimes I make my own shades as well, depending on the situation. And this is all stuff I've gleaned from either GW tutorials or other tutorials that are out there. So cool stuff, keep it coming. Thank you for your comment. Idic Beer says, great chat mate. Yes, you have to consider how much experience someone has regarding their painting skills, and for 7 months your Marines are great. Look forward to seeing your progress and watch you become a Golden Demon winner one day. A winky face. My question is, do you have a colour scheme ready for your Lizardmen? Kind of, yes and no. I'm torn actually between reds or blues for those. Leaning towards blues. This is purely because I've seen other people's Lizardmen in similar colours. I've seen greens and browns and various other ones, and even a mixture, but I kind of like the blues. That's kind of drawing me in, so probably blues, Nick, on that one. But I will do videos on that. Blah, 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 blah. Where are we? Oh yeah, that's the end of those now. So on to the emails now. Hey Mini Warzone, I've just checked out your Realm of Battle vid. Very well done, sir. Looks a lot of fun, but I want to ask, was it really as easy as you made it look? Well, I wasn't trying to make it look easy, although it was. But yeah, it was exactly as you see it, pretty much. I did lose some footage towards the end, but I explained that in the video, and it came together quite well anyway. The only thing I would like to have done differently was to film it with my newer camera, which I didn't have at the time. So you know, I will continually apologise for that, because I can't go back in time and redo it, because it's all done now. But I may in the future, get a couple of expansion tiles for it, and I will use the same process on those, so I can film that on my new camera. At least I can do that. So yeah. So on to the next one. So did you assemble and paint the Cromwell yet? Winky face. Yeah, assembled. I'll do a video on that, because I've got some things to say about that. Obviously not painted yet though. Yes, I have some things to say about that, so I'm going to do a video on that. That's what I did at the weekend, actually, funnily enough. I was determined this weekend just gone. I haven't assembled anything in an age, it seems, and I just wanted to. I wanted to get that feel of the glue on my hands and the smell in my nostrils. I'm missing it. I think I think I was going a bit cold turkey on that one. So yeah. Next one. Hi Pete, I've just watched your personal bio vid, and hope you don't mind my asking, do your MS symptoms affect your hobby much? No, I don't mind you asking. It's yes and no. I mean, yes, it does. It caught me off guard with that one a bit, so I don't normally get questions about that. But yes, it does. But when it does, I kind of stop doing the hobby and I go on to do something else. Well, I stop certain aspects of the hobby, because I can always do other areas of it. For instance, sometimes I get shaky hands. As you can see here, look, cut myself shaving yesterday. So you get shaky hands. So if I find my hands are shaking when I'm painting, I get to that start thinking, okay, my symptoms are playing up a bit. We'll stop painting now. We'll do something else. Perhaps I can still make videos. Which is why the Chill with Pete videos are kind of real handy for me to do. If I can't do an on the bench video now because I just feeling it, maybe that, or I get fatigued. I mean, real fatigue where I can hardly move. I can see if I can do that at least. If not, maybe I can try and pick up a book and read codexes, or my codices, or rule books or something. When I want to do my hobby, I do some element of my hobby. So yes, it does affect my hobby, but no, it doesn't stop me doing my hobby. My great fear is my eyesight, because I don't have very good eyesight in my left eye. So I'm kind of, it's difficult sometimes to paint. But I say now, I'm not using that. That's not an excuse. I'm not. Hold my hands up. I promise I'm not using any excuses here, because when I'm having a good day, I'm fine. I feel I'm as good as anyone. Well, in my position, So yeah, well, I'm not using that as an excuse for bad painting at all. Although I gotta say, and thank you for all your wonderful comments on my painting so far. Because I'm continually trying to get better. I feel I'm better than when I first started, and hopefully I will continue to get even better. But thank you for your wonderful comments on that. I really do appreciate it, and I mean, I'm at the stage where I'm happy with them, and I'm happy to field them, if you like. You know, so there we are. Anyway, off on a tangent there. Right, let's go back to the hobby. So what's next on the bench then? And are you ever going to open your Stormclaw box set? I don't know what's next on the bench. I never plan those much really. I suppose I should do. I should organise it a bit more and plan it a bit. As for the Stormclaw box set, I don't know. Soon, I hope. This year. On the bench, I kind of just use them to kind of finish up what I'm doing, and at the moment it's mostly my Dark Vengeance box set. I mean, I'm working on Terminators at the moment. Not the best camera to show them off with. So I've got a long way to go on those yet, but yeah, I'm hoping next month, in the month of February, to start my Zombicide minis, because I want to start doing some more vids on those. Yeah. So yeah, no, I don't know what's on the bench next yet. Probably Dark Vengeance, finishing off stuff. Just try and get it to a point where I'm happy to pack them away and start playing with those minis. You know. Yes, so there you go. Next question. Hi Peter, do you have any painting challenges in mind, and if so, when and what are they going to be? I've got several painting challenges in mind, but I don't know when they're going to be. If I can coordinate it so that I do my on the bench videos doing my Zombicide minis, and then I have a separate painting challenge, like, I don't know, maybe my Tyranid Hive Chrome, perhaps. Doing my Broodlord at the moment, so I'll be doing more videos on that later on. I've got some more airbrushing to do today on him. Yeah, so that's what's going to go on with that. Is this the last one? Yeah. Oh, but before I carry on, I want to say a thank you to all you guys. I watch a lot of your videos and I pick up loads of tips, just little things I don't think of. I think, oh, why didn't I? That's such an easy thing to do. Why didn't I think of that? And I just want to say thanks for that. One that springs to mind is I was watching a video of General Splatten. I was watching I think it was your painting challenge video. One of them anyway. You got your minis on what looks like little bottle lids. Let's just say you've got your, like, I've got my librarian there on an old Humbrol enamel paint tin, but it looked like you got your Zombicide miniatures, I think it was, on little bottle tops, and I thought, wow, that's a cracking idea. I want to use that, save my bottle tops and use them. Yeah, that's brilliant. Inspired. Thank you. Things like that. You know, and hopefully I can then come up with my own. I've had a few ideas of my own, which I'm sure loads of people do anyway. Like, well, they must do, because you can buy them. Like mixing ball bearings and the paints to help mix them when you shake them and stuff like that. I'm rambling now, I know, but yeah, just things like that. Just a huge thank you to everybody for the little tips and things that you maybe not realise you give out, but people like myself who are relatively new to the hobby pick up and go, wow, that's brilliant, I didn't think of that. Thank you. I'd like to use those tips. Anything that makes life easier, right? On to the last email then. A good day to you, Peter. I've been enjoying your videos, and to my surprise I saw that I wasn't subbed yet. while I was looking at your videos, so now I am. Thank you very much. Good to see the progress in your painting skills. It's improving with every model. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Never doubt yourself and stay as positive as you are, because it's a blast to listen and watch your videos while I'm painting. Thank you. Again, thank you so much. Here are some of the showcase pictures of the models I painted in the last weeks. I myself came back to the hobby after a few years and I'm enjoying every moment of it. Keep up the amazing work and I'll be keeping track on your progress. Smiley face. Yay. And this person has also sent me a few pictures as well to put in the showcase video. Which brings me to the end, but brings me to the point where I'll say, you've got a week now to send me the pictures. 1 week. So after the next P&Q, after next Monday's episode, I'll be looking at the pictures I've been sent and putting my video together of my first showcase, which of your work. So I'm looking forward to that. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to take me, because I'm not like Mr. Editor or anything, although I do a lot of editing, and I feel my editing skills are slowly increasing. Each editing video I put out, I know some of the videos I don't do a lot of editing, like this one. It's just a raw video. It's just I turn it on and off I go, and it's just quicker. And the rambling ones as well, and the on the bench ones don't have a lot of editing in, just the intro, because I just want to keep it simple. A paint along video, really, or anything you want to paint along to is good. I enjoy paint along videos, and I'm going to be watching one today, hopefully after this, when I'm painting, and I like to listen to other people ramble on and paint their miniatures. It's like you're painting with them in the same room, isn't it? It's like, there used to be a club in Plymouth called the Giant's Lair, and they had an area where people could get together and paint and talk and chat, and it was good. I only went there once, and then it closed down. Well, moved to Bristol, I think. Yeah, I think it was Bristol. Anyway, but it was so cool, just where people could socialise and chat about the hobby, you know. It was fantastic. Anyway, that brings me to the end of this P&Q. I hope you have an awesome week ahead of you. It's amazing how quickly these weeks go by, and we'll soon be into February, and soon be into our next challenge. And sorry guys, I didn't get to put a proper painting challenge for the month of January. I'm going to try and do one for February, hopefully. Just sometimes a lot of things get in the way, don't they? But do the best I can, and keep on hobbying. Until the next time, happy wargaming, guys.